This week on the Tie-ins. I said no offense.
All right, you want me to say Fast and Furious? Is that what you want?
Hello and welcome to the Tie-ins. I'm Johnny.
I'm Cartel.
I'm Mike.
And this week, I've been working hard to get that sonar working. Mike's been chumming the waters, and Cartel's been up on the poop deck playing with his rigging. But before we get to that, this has kind of become like a, what's the word? Like a mission statement for us, or I guess an every time segment. But we have not seen each other or been recorded in a while. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing okay.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
The reason we haven't recorded in a while is because you're broken as fuck.
Yeah. I had a little spinal injury there, and
Spinal.
that's been how do you say not taken care of, but it's been addressed, and yeah, just kind of living life with a bad spine there, living on the edge.
You really can't help yourself with falling. How have you been, Michael?
I didn't have any spine injuries, so that's good. But I would say that, in other ways, life has sort of punched all of us lately. So we,
Yeah. I had a tragedy in the family that I decided I was not going to speak of on the podcast, so that's the end of that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying about that too. So it's kind of sucked for all three of us lately. But we're back at it again.
Woohoo! Anybody played anything interesting or new?
Oh, I'll give you some news that you'll like to hear. I'm done with Tiny Tina. Not because
Yay! Do I have a clap sound thing here?
Do you have a cheer? If not, here we go. Hey. He finished the game.
No, not because I finished it, but because I'm just done with it. It's end game.
There's only so many times you can do the same end game.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's my complaint. End game is just boring and grindy as hell, and not fun. I could see it being fun with another person, just because the bosses are a little bit fun, but they're the same. There's only 5 bosses, and you just do them over and over and over again. So, yeah.
But yeah, that gameplay loop is suited towards co-op at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's okay. So let me ask you a question then. If either of us got what is it, Series X? That's what you're planning on?
Yeah.
If we got Series X and the game, you would play with us though, right?
For sure, I would totally play it again. Yeah.
Okay, so that's where it is. Is you're done with solo play.
Yep.
Did Cartel?
So
did you order a Series X and Tiny Tina on Prime Day?
No, no.
Is that why you're asking?
Not at all. But I did have my eye on one. Oh boy.
Forget about your spine.
No need for that.
Who needs a spine when you're playing video games? You need hands and eyeballs. That's it.
They got them new controllers now, adaptive ones.
I don't think they have them for people without spines. No offense to any listeners that don't have spines, but I don't think that accessibility has been addressed yet.
You would be a little ableist there, sounds like.
Oh man!
You're treading on some territory I would not want to.
I said no offense. I don't think it's been addressed yet.
Hey.
Canceled.
It's not me. I don't make games. I don't make controllers.
Shh, canceled.
All right. How about you, Cartel? You played anything new?
Of course, we've all been playing some Diablo 4.
Yep. Talk about a fucking grind that never ends.
Yep.
I have at least 100 hours in, and I'm not to level 100 yet. But that could also be because I don't know if I'm playing the game correctly. The end game, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I just finally made it through a what's the highest tier world tier?
Is it Nightmare?
No, there's one higher than that.
Torment.
Yeah, I finally completed a Torment Nightmare dungeon, the lowest possible one. It took me forever because I had to just creep and not pull too many enemies. But I just did that right before the podcast. Go ahead, Cartel. I didn't mean to step on you.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I was playing that. And then today I had a wild hair to play some Terminator Resistance because we played the RoboCop thing.
We're in the beta. We cannot talk about it at all, or we'll get shot, I think is what the NDA said.
By RoboCop?
Yeah, so RoboCop's coming for us now.
Yep.
But yeah, no.
It's really good. It's a really good game.
I remember really liking Terminator Resistance from the people who made that game, the RoboCop game. So I'm replaying that one from my from the PC there, since I've already platinumed it on the PS4.
Right on. I have played and beaten many a game because that's just the only thing I do now in my life. Let's see, what did I play? I played Bramble, which was so good. You guys definitely should check that out. It's on Game Pass. It's a little bit dark. There is a point where you bury a baby. Spoiler alert. I played Superliminal. You guys seen that?
I know the title, but I think I get it confused with Subnautica or whatever.
Subnautica, yeah, no, it's Superliminal is straight up puzzle game. It's set up like a Portal, where you're like in a facility and they're testing you, but it's all about perspective. All the puzzles, like.
Oh, I saw the demo for this. Yeah.
Oh, it was really good. I played through that. I started The Quarry, which I did not think was my kind of game. Mike, it is not your kind of game. It has quick time events. But yeah, I was visiting family, and we had a shit ton of people in a room. So we got Quarry, because it's like 15 players or something like that. And it was really good. When I get money, I am going to buy it so that I can play it, because I'm into the story. The play was fun. I did not think I would like The Quarry though, but I'm in. And then of course Diablo. I'm a rogue. Mike's a rogue. Cartel is what are you, Cartel?
I'm a necromancer, of course.
Yep. And I do not look up builds, so I am struggling. I got my ass whipped by a guy that was lower level than me.
Oh, you did a little PvP?
No, I didn't mean to. Me and Cartel were doing something. I think I was leading him around, showing him the Lilith statues, but we were in the PvP area, so I just hit the thing, and instantly a dude ran over and just melted me.
Did he take your ear?
What?
You remember that from Diablo 2? When you went PvP and you killed somebody, you got their ear.
I have never played PvP in a Diablo game.
Ah, yes. That's what you get for winning.
So maybe he did. I don't know.
We played that. We played that space game. That was good. I forget the name of it though.
The one that's going to be the Game Pass game for the week that already passed.
Yes.
When this comes out.
Correct.
Yes, we did play Space Lines from the Far Out. I played that over at Michael's house with his wife. It was fun.
And some Warhammer game that is broken.
Yeah, Chaos Bane.
Yeah, which was fun. It's fun, but it's impossible to die or even get hurt. Really.
Is that the Diablo clone?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
But at the very beginning, we were struggling a little bit, but then once we started getting powers and stuff, I never even lost health.
Yeah. Once you got decent stats and decent gear, nothing could even hurt you. You could stand still and not even attack, and nothing would hurt you. Your health wouldn't move.
Yeah, it was. In fact, that's when we stopped. Like Mike pointed out, he was like, "Is anybody getting hurt?"
Yep.
And so each of us took a turn going up to enemies and just standing there, not attacking, and our health didn't move. So we called it quits. So I have decided. I haven't looked to see if it's couch co-op, but Michael, I have decided to put away the fact that it's been playable since 2020, and I really want to play Baldur's Gate 3 when it comes out with you.
Okay. I really like the game studio behind it. So
Yes, Divinity games are awesome. The bear sex did not change my mind, by the way.
No.
The fact that you can have sex with a bear was not the.
I thought that was going to be a must play for you.
All right, let's play a little game. I call this game. We answered some questions, kept them secret from each other, and now we will guess each other's deepest, darkest secrets.
Wait.
We answered some questions, kept them secret, and now we will guess each other's deepest, darkest secrets for points game.
Yes, Cartel?
You forgot to say this is a new segment presented by Mamitas.
I don't even know what Mamitas is. You've been doing this while we play Diablo, and I have no idea what Mamitas is.
Okay, then this is a new segment presented by Secret deodorant.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
There you go.
All right, let me bring up the questions here.
Mike, you're cool with we do a new segment presented by Secret
Sure.
deodorant. You're cool, right?
I'm ambivalent towards Secret.
No, but
Well,
we're
that's
doing the
not
new
a good way to
segment.
talk about a sponsor.
We're doing the new segment presented by Secret. You're cool though, right?
Sure, yeah.
All right, so if you didn't get it from the title, I sent out 5 questions. Each of us answered it, and we're going to try to guess each other's answers. It's pretty simple. You guys ready for the first question?
I'm ready.
Go for it.
All right. If you were a Nintendo character, who would you be? Not your favorite character.
So wait.
I have a question here. I have a clarification. Is this the most like you? Like, who would be able to... Who maps directly to you as a character? Or...
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So
That is-
not your favorite. It's who you are.
That is not how I read it, but okay.
It says not your favorite. Oh man, you guys are reading it.
I didn't put my favorite character either.
Then what did you go by?
Well, the person I would like to be is not necessarily my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But
Huh?
if I was a Nintendo character, who would I be? Not favorite character. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. All right, never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't understand you guys. Oh man. All right, so Cartel, who do you think Mike would be? I'm keeping score here.
I'm gonna go with the
Oh man. I'll edit it down.
I now just went completely blank. I completely forgot every single Nintendo character just now.
oh, pull up a list.
Yeah. I wrote down all my answers for each person ahead of time.
I forgot this part of the quiz of write down Nintendo characters.
Being in charge of you guys is really a fun job. I want you guys to know.
Can you be Little Mac? He's Little Mac.
Oh, really? Mike's Little Mac. Okay. I think, and this is not going to match his answer because he didn't do who he would be.
No, I did. I wanted to be sure that I did it right.
Okay. I'm going to guess Tom Nook because he's got all the bells, and you got all the bells. Michael, did any of us get it right?
You did not. No.
So no points for that round. Or yeah. What was your answer, Michael?
I put Olimar, but if you
Who
guessed,
the hell's Olimar?
he's the main guy from Pikmin. He's this little space guy that wanders around with his Pikmin.
I was gonna say Pikmin, but
He was one of I thought about it and I was like, no, Mike's got all the bells, man.
I didn't know that Pikmin was a Nintendo franchise, but I should have known.
All right, Michael.
All right.
Who do you think Cartel is?
Cartel is Ganondorf.
Come on, man.
All right, so I'm going to say, judging by Cartel's confusion, this is not what my answer was. I'm going to say he's Belmont from Castlevania.
Oh.
But my actual answers are,
Huh?
I have two. I could not decide. You're either Boo,
No.
because when I look at you, you ain't doing shit. But then when I turn around, you be doing stuff. You get stuff done. Or Tingle, because you're a creepy motherfucker.
I was going to say Tingle for you.
Oh, man. So, Cartel, did any of us guess right?
No.
What was your answer?
Kirby.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Sucking in all the food?
Sucking in all that food, I like to suck. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in
Oh.
dreamland.
All right.
We learned some things.
I'm living the dream over here. You know what I mean?
I'm going to have to visit. All right, guys. Who do you think I am?
Damn. Oh, I have it right here. I wrote it down. The dog from Hunting
From
Game.
Duck Hunt?
Duck Hunt?
Yep. you just pop up and go.
I mean, yeah, that fits. That's not my answer, but yeah, that fits. I like it.
So I chose one that was closer to you, even though I think it's a different one. But I chose Wario, even though I want to say Waluigi.
Michael. I actually wrote, I wish I was Waluigi, but I'm Wario.
Exactly.
So Mike gets a point. Wow. Mike's leading the pack.
I should get extra for how accurate I was right there.
We'll see how close it is at the end. If it's a tiebreaker, you get it.
All right.
All right, question number 2 was, if you were cast in a leading role of an existing movie, what movie would that be? I don't think any of us are going to guess correctly, but Cartel, what do you think Mike wrote?
What do I think Mike wrote?
Or what do you think Mike's answer was?
Star Wars.
And again, this is not what you wish, but I think
realistically,
that's what you guys did. Yes.
What, he can't play like an alien side character?
I said leading
role.
All right, so he can't be like a side character to the leading, to like a Han Solo. He can't be like a 9-nub. You know what I mean? Like
He does have 9 nubs, so that does fit.
you know what I mean? Like he can't be the navigator to like some crazy alien. He can't be the human sidekick to some crazy alien.
Sure, that can be your answer.
All right, you want me to say Fast and Furious? Is that what you want?
I think me and Mike might have the same answer for you, Cartel. I put Short Circuit because you are Johnny Five. You have a lot of info in that brain of yours, but
that is funny.
You're not you're not the best at life.
That's
relationships. How about that? You are the best of life out of the three of us. So
that's funny.
But yeah, I chose Short Circuit.
So that's not my answer, but I did ask my wife what her answer was for me, and she said Short Circuit.
Oh, right on. I like it.
But no, so I put 2 answers down, Cartel. One had in parentheses delusions of grandeur, and it was Han Solo and Empire, but that's not what we were doing. So realistically, I also had 2 answers. It was either Royal Tenenbaums or Everything Everywhere All at Once, Waymond, because they're just really kind of boring guys in those movies. who are kind of like outshone by other larger than life characters, and that's really me. So it's hard to find leading character roles where you're actually boring. they just like you're not a leading character. They're not going to make a movie about you.
You could have also been that one where I don't know what the movie's called, but the dude walks around with like a mannequin or something as his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of the movie.
That sounds like something you would do.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Michael, you're in the lead. What do you think Cartel's answer would be? What movie would he be the leading role in?
This is Spinal Tap.
Oh, really? We do not have the same answer. I like it. My answer was Half Baked.
Both really good answers. Actually, you know what? Those are fucking solid answers. Both of them.
What did you put, Cartel?
Star Wars. You kidding me? You know how they had Solo, the Solo movie? You know, just a single movie about Solo? All right, guess what? Here we go. Hear me out. Porkins. All right, I'm flying the Y-Wing. It's him as a kid. You know what I mean? It's him getting the fucking pilot train. Porkins. I realize now that I'm his same age. Maybe even probably older than the character from the actor who played the character Porkins. But I still have hair, and I can still got a belly. So I'll play Porkins. Or I'll tell you what,
but you have no spine.
I'll play Porkins. Oh, even better. Throw me in a fucking chair like on Professor X. You know what I mean? It's Star Wars, baby. You know what I mean? Like I'll be out there in a hover wheelchair, hover chair. Yeah. I'll be Porkins' best friend, who's like always telling him like, you can't be a pilot. You can't be a pilot. You're fat like me. And then I'll like you know, I'll race him, and then that's how I get injured, and then you have to I get no legs, and then he becomes a good pilot. Boom. Porkins' origin story just wrote itself.
I like it. All right, Cartel. What do you think my answer was? What movie would I be the leading role in?
Oh damn. Oh god. Fuck. I don't know. Goonies. Goonies. Yeah.
That's my answer too.
I wish.
That is my answer.
I wish.
I figured you'd be one of the Goonies. Yeah. You just probably Corey Feldman. You could take Corey Feldman out of there and put you in there.
I am Mouth. Definitely. I am Mouth.
You take Corey Feldman out of there. You put you in there, same age. Yeah. No. You're interchangeable there.
All right. Well, as much as I like those answers, my honest answer was Beverly Hills Ninja, because I'm a fat guy with so much potential, yet I'm a flop.
But your brother...
Don't... You're going to embarrass yourself if you know the plot to Beverly Hills Ninja. Don't do it.
Okay.
All right. No points in that round. I didn't think anybody would get points in that round. But this next question's a gimme, okay? I at least I think it is. What is your favorite video game genre? Cartel, what do you think Mike's answer is?
Oh, easily whatever Tribes would be called. So, first-person shooter, team-based with a jetpack.
Okay. My answer was also first-person shooter. Michael, what was your answer?
My answer was FPSZ.
Oh, we added a Z. I'm still counting. Me and
Yeah.
Cartel got a point.
Yep, you can count it.
It's first-person shooter with a jetpack,
What
right?
is,
That's the
what
Z,
is the
right?
Z?
The Z-axis. It's not just an
Z-axis.
XY axis. You got the Z-axis
Okay,
too.
okay.
Yeah, it's the jetpack.
So now Cartel also has a tiebreaker point.
Yep.
Michael, what do you think Cartel's answer was?
I put isometric RPG.
Damn it!
Really?
Oh yeah.
Fuck. I didn't get it. I said Metroidvania.
Nah, Diablo clone
Yep.
is literally
All right,
what I
Micah.
had.
Mike has got 2 points. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
really thought this was a gimme, and then I nailed it. Well, shit. Fuck you guys. Cartel. What do you think my answer was?
I want to say Zelda clones.
All right. I went a little more broad than that, but all right.
I say
Michael?
dungeon crawler.
Okay. Like I said, I went a little more broad than that. But you're both right. RPGs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm giving both of you a point for that one.
I had RPG
God damn
first,
it.
but I thought that was too broad.
Well, I love any kind of RPG, so I have to broaden it. I'm losing, so next segment.
Next segment or next question?
Because I'm losing. Yeah, next segment. I'm losing.
Wait,
shut this down.
So that's the end of the segment presented by Mamitas and
it's the beginning.
Secret.
It's the beginning of the segment presented by Secret.
Okay, so this is a segment presented by Secret.
Yep.
Secret,
and
Secret deodorant.
And it just happens to be the same segment.
Okay.
All right, fourth question. What is your favorite movie genre? It's a little bit harder, but I think we can get this. Cartel, what do you think Mike wrote?
What do I think Michael wrote? Oof. Well, I know how much he loved Josie and the Pussycats when I took him to see that movie.
I'm telling you, it's a good fucking movie.
And I know how much he loves the movie AI, Artificial Intelligence.
Dude, Dances with Wolves is his jam.
It's a good movie.
See, I don't think I mean, I can easily say Oscar bait dramas, but I'm going to say, what is his favorite? Yeah, I'm going to say Kung Fu flicks, but I know it's not it. I know that's not it. Yeah, probably more Oscar bait dramas, but yeah.
So which answer you go with?
I'm going to say Kung Fu flicks.
All right. I don't think you are going to say it.
Nope.
I went with drama. So, Michael, what was your answer?
Drama.
Yay! I got a point. Tied with Cartel. The segment may continue now.
Presented by Mamitas.
Michael, what do you think Cartel's answer was?
I went with drama for Cartel.
Ooh.
Really? I went with action for Cartel.
Ooh, nailed it with over-the-top action films.
Woo! I am tied with Michael now. Yeah. All right. Cartel, what movie genre do you think is my favorite?
Comedy, duh.
Michael?
Comedy.
I'm going to give it to you. I wrote action comedy, but also I was going to accept comedy, so you both get a point.
Action comedy?
Yes, I like some action.
Like
with
Jackie Chan?
comedy. Yes, like, what you call it? What is that movie? You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Rush Hour?
Yeah, like Rush Hour, that kind of.
Wait.
Action.
No, that's,
Oh, no.
Fifth
Money
Element.
Talks? Money Talks.
Fifth Element.
It's Chris Tucker in Rush Hour talking to Jackie Chan.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
What is the quote from Fifth Element?
I can't remember.
He's the radio host who's
Yeah,
very
but I
eccentric,
used to quote it all the time.
but it's just like a hey. It's just
God damn it, we're bad at stuff.
I haven't seen Fifth Element in
It's been a long
15
time.
years. Yeah,
It has been. It needs a video game, so we
It
can
has.
do it on the
It
show.
has a PlayStation 1.
What?
PlayStation 1.
We're in there. We're in there. Gotta go to that Emulation Nation channel that Cartel hates. All right, where are we at? We're at the final question here, guys. Some of us are. This is going to be easy. Some of us not so much.
Well, does this island have an internet connection?
Yes.
And other people
Wait a second.
are still online, like you can play multiplayer. It's not the end of the world, you're not alone.
This
Yeah,
changes
it's not the end of the world.
everything.
Okay. Alright, so it's got an internet connection. Alright.
This changes everything.
So just change your answer. You haven't said it yet.
Okay, I've got both then.
Oh, I'm interested to see what your answer is if Mike doesn't have an internet connection. I'm gonna write down if no internet connection. Michael, you're gonna give us both. Cartel, what do you think?
I can go both. I'll tell you what. Come back to Mike since he needs to think of one. All right, you ready?
What? Hold on. What?
Come back to Mike since he needs to think of it. I already have both of mine.
Okay. All right. Well, I will answer. I'm so confused at what you're saying.
We're just flipping Mike and me. I'm just going to go first.
Okay. So, Michael, what do you think Cartel's answer was?
Diablo 3.
Yes.
All right. I didn't answer yet.
Wait,
Well, I'm going to say Diablo 3
you
now.
can't cheat. What was your guess?
My guess was Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
That was the one with the internet connection. With no internet connection, it would have been Mario Golf on the Game Boy Advance.
Right on. All right, Mike, have you had time to think? Cartel gave you that all that time?
All right, I have both answers for me.
All right, Cartel, what do you think Mike's answer was?
Tribes is one of them.
Okay.
And
Without internet connection is?
Tetris.
That is exactly what I wrote down. Tribes and Tetris. Michael?
It's pretty close. So I didn't put Tribes
He
one.
put Minesweeper.
Okay, so yes. So no internet is Minesweeper, for sure.
Jesus Christ, man.
And
That's so weird.
and with internet is Midair 2, which I'll give you Tribes for that, but nobody plays Tribes 1 anymore.
I mean, it's Tribes.
Yes.
It's Tribes.
But yes, it's the new Tribes. So sure.
It's rebranded
I'll give you that
Tribes.
one. Yeah.
So me and Cartel both have 4 points, and I haven't gone yet, so I can't call Michael the winner just yet. Cartel, what do you think my answer was? And let me tell you, my answer is not something you would think. I'll give you that hint.
I gotta change my answer then.
I was gonna say.
In fact, I don't even own this game.
All right, then never mind. Because I was gonna say Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man.
God, yeah, I would miss the hell out of Miss Pac-Man, but I would get so sick of her if it was the only thing I had. That made me sound like an asshole. I get so sick of her if it was the only thing I had to talk to and play. So you guys thinking of answers here?
Yeah, except I can't remember the name of the game. Hold on a second.
Yeah, and then internet.
Shit, I don't have one for internet.
All right.
Okay, I have one for internet. But my answer was without internet, my original answer.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I can't really think of anything you play right off the bat that has internet. Yeah. PUBG, I guess.
And without internet?
What did I just say?
I don't know. I don't think you said anything.
What did I just say? I could have sworn I said something before PUBG.
In your head, maybe.
I don't remember now. I can't. I'm completely blank now.
All right, we'll come back to you.
Oh, Pac-Man. I said Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man.
Okay.
All right.
Michael?
All right. Without internet, and let's just leave the fact that these things check in with their game servers. So even when they say like no internet, no multiplayer, they do still need internet. But single player, you don't own it, but you would like to play it forever. I'm going to say Elden Ring.
Fast and Furious Crossroads.
And
I can't even give that game away. I tried to give it away on our Facebook and no one responded.
with internet, even though I have no idea if there's a community anymore, I'm going to say World of Warcraft.
All right. You're both way off the mark. I don't blame you for the no internet one because it is weird for me, kind of. But online would be New World.
Okay.
I play it every single day, so I'm used to playing it every single day of my life. And offline would be Mario Maker.
Really?
So I could play Mario, but make it different anytime I want.
See, I had Mario down That was my first guess for you. But then when you said you didn't own it, I took Mario away.
You don't own a Mario Maker?
I don't.
I find that hard to believe, but okay.
I think Mike owns it.
I do.
I own
Played
it.
it over his house.
I own it on the Wii U and the Switch. Like I bought it twice. Maybe even Mario Maker 2 on the Switch.
Yeah, that is what I would bring to a desert island because I love my Mario. And if it's just different all the time, great. I thought about StarCraft because I could make different games with it.
Oh
It
yeah,
has that
yeah.
that section. I thought about that, but that seems too hard. Mario Maker's easy.
Man, I would get rescued and have world record Minesweeper times.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that was your answer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was. We answered some questions, kept them secret, and now we will guess each other's deepest, darkest secrets for points. Mike is our winner. Everybody, I still don't have an applause button, so everybody clap for him. Yay, Michael, you get stuff. You won.
Thank you,
Today.
mamitas.
We answered some questions, kept them secret, and now we will guess each other's deepest, darkest secrets for points. Game.
All right, let's take a break. And when we come back, we will discuss this week's movie, Jaws: The Revenge.
We were on a break.
And we're back. And we're talking about Jaws: Revenge, which I am just now realizing I do not have the info pulled up for it. Jaws: The Revenge is a 1987 horror film produced and directed by Joseph Sargent. It is the fourth Jaws film. It stars Lorraine Gary, Lance Guest, Mario Van Peebles, Karen Young, Michael Caine.
Is this really classified as a horror movie?
I mean, that's what it says on Wikipedia.
Oh boy.
I was scared the whole time. You know what's cool is I have always heard Mario Van Peebles and been like, that's a cool fucking name. And now I've watched a movie with Mario Van Peebles in it, and I could not tell you who he is. I'm going to look it up now real quick.
I mean, I know him from,
He's Jake.
Oh, it's he's the best character then.
The
Jake
Jamaican
was
accent.
awesome.
Dude, the accent. Oof.
But he was cool, so he gets a pass.
So you didn't like Hoagie?
I mean, all right. So credits are going, right? Shitty half underwater, half out of water shots are playing. You could. Why would you put that in a movie? I don't know. But yes, Michael Caine as Hoagie popped up, and I lost my shit. I blew up laughing. I did not know there was a character named Hoagie in this movie.
Hoagie was great.
But
He was my
I'm
favorite.
so happy.
Michael Caine was awesome.
He did end up being a pretty good guy, even though like at the beginning they were playing it like, oh no, he's a gambler player.
he's a
Unknown if he delivers drugs.
It's true.
he says it in the thing. He says, "What do you do when you're not flight players? I deliver laundry." So he's money laundering. So
Oh, I didn't get that. I'm dumb.
yeah, he's working with the Colombians for show.
I like it. That makes him cooler.
Yeah, that doesn't make me hate him.
All right, so I don't even know who or actually, before I get into this, Cartel, would you like to give us a little recap of what this movie's about?
No, because
synopsis,
this
if
is the
you will.
one that I never remember because it's ridiculous.
And I would like to thank you, Cartel. Originally, when I set this up, I thought the game was modeled after the first movie. So Cartel watched the first movie, and then I changed it, and he did double work for this. So thank you, Cartel.
Yes. I did all the homework for Jaws. I was ready for Jaws, ready to go, and then I had to do homework again for this.
And all right, so I'm going to give the little synopsis. It's very easy. I don't know why you're struggling with it.
Because it's the worst.
Apparently,
I mean, all right, it's not even the
children.
worst one. Yeah, it's not even the worst one. There's just, it's just, yeah.
Apparently, Jaws had children, okay? And they seriously hate the Brodies. So it attacks a Brody in New England, the place known for ruining clam chowder. And so the mom of the dude and the son, they go to the Bahamas. Warm water, no great white sharks. Guess what? Baby shark follows them. Mom has a psychic connection with the shark somehow and can tell whenever it is above water or around.
I put in my notes that she was force sensitive.
But
Yeah, she has a lot of midichlorians.
Yes.
And yeah, and Jaws movie happens. So the son in the first scene, the one that gets
God.
killed,
Who cares?
that motherfucker screamed the whole time. Every line, he was yelling at people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
every delivery was just him yelling, and I was so happy when he got murdered.
Yep. That scene where they were cooking, he was just yelling at his mom. He was 2 feet away from his mom, cooking at the stove.
And
He's
just yelling.
screaming
and then
at
the
her.
phone, yelling into the phone.
Yeah.
And then even outside with his girlfriend, he was just yelling like, oh, yikes. Yeah.
Yep. That was my very first note. Didn't like him enough to even care that he died. In fact, I was happy that he died.
Yep. Weird fucking town, right?
Yes.
Did you guys notice? And I'm guessing it was during the weird fucking town and Christmas shit that in the credits, someone's credited as being Jesus. So apparently there was a Jesus.
There
somewhere.
was. And somebody even yells Jesus. It was a joke in the film.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, it was when they were
Missed that
doing
one
the singing. It was right before he got on the boat to go out in the water to remove the wood from the buoy. So right before that, he was yelling at Joseph, I think, to put on his coat. And then he yells, Jesus! And then he's like, I'm over here!
I'm sad that I missed that. It's a pretty good joke. I have in my notes that I'm guessing half of the budget was spent on holding that log underwater and then letting it pop up, because that shit's hard to hold a floating thing underwater.
And there was no budget spent on the shark.
Nope, not at all. What a cool time to be alive, though, when your fiance just gets eaten by a shark and a doctor shows up and sedates you. Did you guys catch that? Somebody asked about how the fiance was doing. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
the doctor came and gave her something. She's good.
Yeah, I did catch that.
What a time to be alive. That don't happen anymore.
Here, you're in shock. Take 2 of these.
How about the scene where his brother, mid-sentence, just starts running down the beach? Where are you going? Nowhere! What?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It was terrible.
All right, let me just finish my notes here for this section. The funeral. Did you guys notice that the priest was doing the Snyder cut of every season? Turn.
I was gonna make a turn joke, and then I thought, like, wait, is this what I think it is? Is this the new theme song for the next DC movie?
Oh, and another reason why I know that log cost half the budget is because they go back to it. There's many just still shots of the log
Yeah.
in the water. All right, so now brother lives in the Bahamas. He convinces the mom to come down there. Sharks don't come down there. It's warm water. We're in the Bahamas, okay?
Ooh,
At this
I
point,
wanna take you to the Bahamas.
and you guys may have guessed this. I don't know. From this point on, I really enjoyed this movie.
Oh my god.
Have you seen any other Jaws film?
No, this is my first one.
Oh my
I was
God.
going to mention that as well.
Okay. So we're starting with the worst one, if not the second to worst one. You know,
Once they
all
get
right.
to the Bahamas, the acting's not bad.
The first one, all right. Now I know I knocked AI, artificial intelligence earlier, and that's a Spielberg flick, but really that's Kubrick flick.
Yeah, whatever. AI is good. It's long. It's long. And it's a
All
little
right,
bit too
either way.
artsy.
What
It's
I'm
good.
saying is
You know what's
Steven
good?
Spielberg
Wild
is
Wild
a
West.
good director. He's a good director.
I agree with you.
And that this series started by him is now this.
Yeah, no, this is a
This
terrible
bullshit.
movie.
This fucking bullshit.
And oh my god, I can't believe you like Jake. The accent is so
Dude.
bad. Oh my god.
So-
Excuse me. Hold on. I believe you said that wrong. I think you're talking about.
Yep,
I will only accept that.
that's
from now on.
exactly what we're talking about.
I'm getting Hayden Christensen vibes.
But all right, so I didn't realize that was all right. Well, I mean, I knew that was Mario Van Peebles when I saw him, and then I was thinking back, like I've known about Mario Van Peebles since like whatever movie he did, and then I went back through his filmography. The only other thing I would have seen him in is like New Jack City, which I know I didn't see. So like, have I seen this movie? Have I seen this movie as a kid?
You blocked it out.
Well, like, I must
he was
have.
on TV too. Now that I'm looking at a picture of him, he's been on TV shows.
He
right?
was in Highlander and like Highlander 3 and stuff like that, but it's like not till after this movie because it's just one of those things of like I've heard about him and I know I've seen him, I know I like him and stuff, but like maybe it was I saw him in this movie and like the other, maybe because it was like a Michael Caine movie, that's why my mom was like wanted to watch it or something like that. Like I don't know. Like I don't know how I would have seen this as a kid and know who Mario Van Peebles is as I got older without seeing this movie.
I mean, he's been in a lot of things, man. And he's got a name that you can't forget.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but if you look at his filmography, like, there's nothing before it that I was like, oh yeah, I would have seen that. Like,
Yeah, but before or after doesn't really matter. Like you were still a kid in like the 90s, like early 90s.
Yeah.
So you could have seen him in something after this, and it would. I don't understand what you're getting at here.
I'm just saying, by like New Jack City, I knew who he was. So like by '91, like in the first thing that I could have probably seen him in, because there's nothing else I would have seen him in on his filmography.
But he was in the Highlander movies.
He was in the third one, but that wasn't until '94. You know what I mean? Like it's just weird for me because I always thought I'd seen him in like a lot of movies. Like Judgment Day, I thought was like way before 98. But yeah, no, I'm having the Mandela effect. That's what I'm saying.
You probably know him from this because everybody knows his best role was.
All right, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all our fans out there who had to hear that.
But you know what? He lives. He lives, guys. So
He does. Jake does live because the shark's like, this isn't a Brody, and spits him out.
with surprisingly
Because,
few injuries, just like a little scratch on the shoulder.
yeah, I mean, you know, the Brodies have a special kind of blood that sharks are, that particular lineage of sharks is just really into. And that's how he was able to chase them. Just the blood sends out a smell.
Now, does it bother you at all that they went from New England to the Bahamas and the shark made it there? the next day and smelled their blood through the air somehow after flying there?
I mean, it doesn't. Sharks
No?
are fast, man.
Yeah,
When
okay.
they want to be.
That's pretty fast.
I've played Man-Eater. You can get fast.
Level up pretty high on that.
Earlier I misspoke. I said Jake was the best character. The singing taxi man was the best character. I don't ever want to get into a taxi where the driver is not singing to me the whole time. And it has to be Christmas songs.
Oh,
So, Cartel, you're complaining that this director wasn't as good as Spielberg.
Oh no, this guy nails
But-
it, right?
What about the shot where the son stands on the opposite side of his wife's artwork that looks like a shark mouth, and the mom has to look at him through it and gets all upset? That's some deep shit, man. That's a good shot setup.
I don't remember the shot. Sorry.
I remember. And then they even paint it red.
Guys, on your Christmas morning, okay, Cartel, you come from a religious family. Michael, you come from a military family. So we all have different, traditions. Did you ever sing carols on Christmas morning with just your family?
Yeah.
Really? You did?
Yeah, not only that, we have to go out a week within a week or two. Within the week that I'm home, one of the days I'm back, we go to the what do you call it, senior citizens home and go caroling.
They allow you to sing?
Well, I mean,
they take you the first time they weren't like, you know what, you don't have to come anymore.
well, I mean, it's like us and some other members of their church. It's 15 people, so I'm just
You just move your lips.
Your voice is drowned out.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not actually singing. There's no way. But I'm
I would
it's just
actually enjoy that.
I'm just standing there with my family, just participating in family event.
You would enjoy caroling? Is that what you just said, Johnny?
Yes, I would. I think at an old folks home. Yeah.
I don't
Is
believe
that
you.
weird?
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I used to love singing in church when my grandparents made me.
I know that you love singing. I don't think you love people.
That's true. I do hate people. I meant, I'm not going to do it, obviously. I just meant if I was in that situation, I would probably enjoy it. So, obviously, the mom gets hot for hoagie.
Boy,
She
does
wants to
she.
eat fresh.
Boy, does she. But it's Michael Caine, so you really, come on.
Yeah, come on. Who wouldn't?
It's Michael Caine.
Yeah. Okay, so the son's job is they're studying whatever lives in conch shells. What do you call them? I don't know. I don't care enough to look it up. He's studying conch shells.
I think you
He
just
has a little submersible, okay? I know it's too soon. Calm down about the submersible. It doesn't a shark attacks it. It doesn't implode. But when the shark attacks it, that was actually a good segue. I didn't mean to do it. When the shark attacks it, the sun is completely fine. Why is there blood in the water?
I didn't see the blood in the water. I don't remember that.
There was blood in the when the submersible pops up and it's all crushed and stuff. There is blood in the water.
Is that the chum?
They weren't chumming
No,
at that
they
point,
weren't.
Okay.
were they?
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Or maybe they weren't. No, because he wouldn't have been in the submersible if they were chumming. All right, what else in my notes?
Conch is conch, by the way. It's a sea snail, but it is called conch.
Okay,
I've eaten it before.
that's gross, man.
I'm sure it's fine to eat.
That was pretty good.
I don't eat seafood.
It's
I don't like it.
because we all worked at a seafood restaurant.
No, I just don't eat it.
Okay.
I've never eaten it. Never liked it.
Never had shrimp, fried shrimps.
But I do have nightmares of deboning salmon, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that was.
So they have a little New Year's party / Jake's wife. Excuse me. His wife. Her birthday, I guess? Not sure. All I remember is that I wanted to hear You Got It All Over Him, and I wanted them all to shut up so that I could hear the song. Michael constantly outswims a shark in this movie. To get to that boat underwater to hide.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the shark goes in the boat How does it get out of the boat? Sharks, as far as I know, sharks don't swim backwards.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he was in a tiny little corridor.
I was having Finding Nemo flashbacks in that scene, even though Finding Nemo came later. Also, Little Mermaid had that same scene.
What?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched Little Mermaid. It's been a long time since I rock and rolled. You know, it's just how it is.
Would you say it's been a while?
It's been a while. It's been
I
a while.
got a cover for a guy at work because he's like, "Yo, dude, my dad's having a rough time. Can I take him to a Stained concert on Friday?" And I said, "Yeah, I got you."
That is actually every therapist I've ever been to has said, if you're feeling blue, why don't you go to a Stained concert?
It's been a while.
So the movie unfolds as you would think. The only surprise is that Jake lives. The shark attacks them. The mother steals a boat and goes after the shark because she's got that psychic connection. She can just fucking find him. And he smells her butt and he can just find her. So shark attack, blah, blah, blah. They stab him with the boat. Somehow he blows up when they stab him. He also roars at the end.
Yes. I was going to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
He hovers out of the water for like 3 seconds, waiting to get stabbed by the boat. Oh my god!
I actually was really enjoying the end of the the jumping out of the water and the stab with the boat because it connects to the game and it made the game make sense to me. But anyway,
I can't believe. Well, I'm jumping ahead.
I have a scenario for you guys.
What's the scenario?
What would happen if the Brodies just packed up and decided to live on in the further inland?
This was one of my main complaints. Like
you're saying they go to a landlocked state. They go to Colorado where there's no.
Yes, and in my head, in my scenario, Michael, that's the one that lives, right?
Yeah.
Michael is now like the CEO of a company, and Jaws is in a suit working in the mailroom trying to work his way up to get to Michael.
I think what you're describing is Sharknado.
Okay, all right. Thank you. That's why Sharknado was made. You just made a lot of shit make sense to me, man.
Like I think
you unlocked a whole new world for me.
I think that's what it was. We know we can have Jaws of Revenge, but can we have Jaws of Revenge on land? And it's like, how do you do that for 9 movies, 10 movies? You know, how do you get TV's Ian Ziering and movie star Tara Reid, American Pie's Tara Reid, the Big Lebowski's Tara Reid, Entertainment's Tara Reid?
Are you on her IMDb?
No.
Or are you just a real creep dog for Tara Reid?
I am literally Rolodexing everything I can.
That's all from memory.
That is all. Yep. That is my TED talk for you, and that's Ted the teddy bear from Ted.
All right, that scares me. And Tara Reid should get a restraining order against you. But so that was Jaws: The Revenge. I've never seen any other Jaws movie, so technically it's the best Jaws movie for me. Cartel, would you recommend watching this movie?
Fuck no. Don't watch this. Why would you watch this? Even the man himself, Michael Caine, has never seen this film, but he's seen the house it bought. Yeah,
I actually have trivia pulled up and the only good trivia was that quote.
Yep. He won an Oscar, did 7 days in the Bahamas, and got out of there and got a house out of it. If I was Michael Caine, I would do the same.
Yep. Michael, would you recommend it?
Nope. Not even as a watch once. There are some movies that are so bad they're good, or at least amusing. This is not one of them. It's just bad. Michael Caine is good. The rest is bad.
I just realized, and I'll probably edit this out, but I just realized that I have another page of notes that I didn't even get to.
What?
I just remembered that we did not talk about the lady on the hot dog when the shark goes after the little kid.
Oh yeah.
When she gets bit, she throws her arm up like she's on a bucking bronco in a rodeo. And then when they're going out to find the mom after she stole the boat, Michael, Jake are in one boat. Hoagie's in another. They're at least 20 feet apart with the motor running, and they can hear each other perfectly. Not a single person goes, "What?"
Oh man, the audio cuts throughout the movie were killing me. Of like, well, I mean, I know this scene's ADR. Whoa! Now we're flipping between 2 times of ADR. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm glad that I found this because this is a very important thing. The mother is so sensitive to the Force, as Mike said. She has so many midichlorians that when she sees Jaws, she has a flashback of something she was not there for.
Yes.
She has a flashback of the shark eating her son where she was not there.
Yep.
And my final note, just so you guys know, just so I can prove my favorite character, it just says, "Jake's back!" with a big exclamation point. Michael, did you ever say if you recommend this movie? I'm sorry.
I did. I said I do not recommend this movie. One thing that I didn't catch, though, that was in the goofs that I can't believe I didn't catch this. When Michael Caine's plane crashed in the ocean and he climbed on board the boat, all of his clothes are dry. And I missed that.
Yeah.
all right, mate. I'm gonna do this scene, but I'm not getting wet. I'm not getting a thing. You're just gonna shoot it like this, and you can cut it however you want to cut it. But me, I'm not getting in that water on a long shot. You need the cover shot. You get the stand-in to do it.
I had some more Hoagie jokes in my notes, but I'll leave them out. I'll spare you guys my eat fresh and freaky fast jokes. I would totally recommend it. It's the best Jaws movie I've ever seen. And with that was Jaws the Revenge. For some reason, when they chose to make a Jaws movie, they picked this one to replicate, to tie into. So next up, we'll be talking about the Jaws NES game by LJN after this break. And we're back, and we're going to talk about the Jaws NES game, the tie-in with Jaws the Revenge. It is it just says video game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Wow, this wiki gives no information. I should have read it first. Well, it was published by LJN, subcontracted to a company called Atlas, because LJN was busy working on... Anybody want to guess? Gotcha!
Oh, whoa.
But Atlas apparently was busy working on something else, so they subcontracted it. I didn't even know you could do this. You could get a contract and then subcontract it to Westone Bit Entertainment. And there's 2 different stories. None of the guys that actually made the game are credited for making the game. One of them says that it's because of the subcontract that they were under. The other one says that the game was so crappy they didn't want their names on it.
I believe that one.
This is going to be a quick romp through Jaws NES, because even in the instruction manual, the flowchart for the game is only 5 boxes.
So wait. There is an instruction manual.
Yes, I never read it, but I watched a video, and in the video, the guy showed the instruction manual.
Okay. I've never played this game, yeah.
Really? You didn't play this when you were younger? Oh, you're a Sega guy. Get out of here. Mike, did you play this when you were younger?
No, I had never played it before.
Wow. I never owned it. This was one of my my cousins owned it. It's one of my when I went over there, I would bully my way to playing it, pretending that they liked to watch me. But yeah, I actually got to the end of this game as a kid, but had never read the instruction manuals, so had no idea what the fuck I was doing.
I was gonna say
But now that
that was one of my complaints. Like, I had never played this before, but I jumped into this game earlier today to play it. And I was like, as an adult gamer, it took me only a few minutes to catch on, like, what you're supposed to do, but it really would have been easier with, like, knowing that why can't I go back to get upgrades from the same place? Oh, I gotta get 20 conch shells. Like, you need to know the exact number, and nothing tells you.
Yeah. The instruction manual might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Any sort of clues as to what you do other than control a guy jumping out of a ship, boat?
So it's Michael, okay? And I watched a video. You can get his submersible in this game.
I got it, yeah.
And I, as a kid, did not know you could power up. I knew you could get the sonar, did not know you could power up. So I beat Jaws at Power 1. And it took forever.
Yeah.
And that's why I've never gotten to the end screen ever again, because once I got there, I didn't know what buttons to push. It ended and game over. And I was like, I'm not doing that again. That took forever. But I mean, I have a special place in my heart for this game, even though it's
bad. It's terrible.
But it all makes sense now that I've seen Jaws: The Revenge. Like, when the end screen, you have to push a button to make the shark jump up.
Yeah.
And then push a button to stab him.
Yep.
That's what they did in the movie. It makes sense now. The little guy diving and collecting conch shells makes sense now. He's delivering them back for study.
Yeah, they were faithful in that sense.
But yeah, it's really just, it's got an overworld map that you drive a little boat around and random encounters.
Mm-hmm. Like Willow walking through the grass.
You drop down as a little diver and you have unlimited harpoons that you shoot at jellyfish and stingrays and sometimes a baby shark, maybe a crab. And they drop little power-ups and conch shells. And conch shells are the currency
for upgrades.
To power up, which I did not know as a kid. You have to go back and forth between two ports.
Yep.
Who would have known that without the instruction manual?
Yeah, you need
as a kid.
Nintendo Power playthrough or guide or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, maybe other people knew it. Maybe it's obvious, and I'm just dumb.
I don't think it was obvious, but I did figure it out today without reading anything.
Did not think it was obvious at all. Yeah.
But yeah, when I did figure it out, I was like, well, you could have just said this very quickly with just like a goal on the screen. Like if you even just
anything, yeah.
Like if you just put /20 behind your current conch shell count, that would have helped. But instead, it's just a count, and you have no idea what your goal is.
I agree. A little explanation screen would have been amazing.
Did you notice that? Or you probably did because you watched the video. But you could only have 3 harpoons out at once. So like I would like Jaws is super dumb. He just swims back and forth across the map.
Everything just swims. The only dangerous thing in the game is the goddamn jellyfish.
Jellyfish, yeah. But if you just get like right on Jaws' tail, you can just like rapid fire like spawn harpoons right behind him. Because you can have 3 out at once, but as soon as they hit him, you can have another one out. So you just
getting close to him and seeing the harpoons hit him and be faster just made me miss my NES Advantage controller with the turbo button.
Was that the gamepad or the stick?
Yeah, the stick.
Okay.
Yeah, the joystick, arcade joystick.
I had it. Yeah.
But crappy game, tedious, easy, with no instructions, and you can see yourself like once you figured out what to do, you can see yourself easily beating this. Once you learn how the harpoons work, once you learn how to avoid everything with the swimming, which only takes like 5 minutes. It's all you're going to be doing is doing a conch shell collecting upgrade loop until you're powerful enough to easily beat Jaws. It's a grind, a very easy grind and a very boring grind and a very monotonous grind.
Well, we know Michael does not recommend it. Cartel, would you recommend this game?
No, not at all.
All All right. Well, I have a special place in my heart for it. I played it with great people at my uncle and aunt's house, with my cousins. I loved playing video games over there. They had a little wooden bench we would all sit on, and our asses would hurt because we were playing video games all day. But yeah, I would recommend playing it because I love it, not because it's good. If you just want a taste of what Johnny loves,
You want
play a shitty game.
secondhand
Watch a
nostalgia.
shitty movie.
Can you even have secondhand nostalgia for something you didn't experience?
I'm making it a thing. Now people are going to play it and they'll be like, "Oh man, Johnny loved this so much."
Treat
but sucks.
yourself to a Johnny stay-in weekend. Play Jaws on NES.
Sit on a really hard piece of wood with people you
Play
love.
Johnny. Play Jaws on SNES or NES. Sorry, and watch. What's that movie you love? That's just terrible.
Jaws the Revenge?
Every movie. According to you, every movie. That's one thing that I was
All
like,
right, don't watch a movie. Watch the TV show. Was it Psych or Burn Notice?
oh, both. I love both.
All right, watch one of those. Watch
I-
one of those.
But there's a caveat for Burn Notice. I hate everyone except for what's his name?
Bruce Campbell.
Except for Bruce Campbell. I hate everyone in that show, but I like the show, if that makes any sense. Anyway, what was that? I forget what I was going to say now, damn it. Oh, I even told my partner after watching this movie that I said, "Oh no, this is going to confirm Cartel's theory that I like shitty stuff."
Well, yeah,
Because I enjoyed this movie.
yeah.
Yeah. It's not a theory at this point.
You're not proving it wrong. Like,
Oh. I really love shark stuff. My first date with my partner, we watched Sharktopus. So, I like shitty shark movies. But anyway.
have you not seen the Sharknadoes?
I've seen Sharknadoes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it. Everything but Jaws. Everything but the good stuff.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, you wonder why. Have you seen the Meg?
Yes, I have. Multiple times. I love it.
Oh my god. You've seen the Meg, but not Jaws. All right.
Oh, shit. But anyway, that was Jaws for the NES. I recommend it highly. We are the Tie-ins. I'm Johnny.
I'm Cartel.
Mike.
And we just wasted your time.
Presented by Mamitas.
So deal with it.
And Secret.
Mamitas paid us to waste your time. What is Mamitas? God damn it.
It's a tequila and seltzer drink.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Follow us at the Tie-ins on all social media.
Join our Discord, the link to which can be found on all said social media.
Join our Patreon at patreon.com/TheTie-ins.
And please remember to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast platform.
It helps connect us to more listeners like you.
Well, not like you. Better, cooler listeners.